Welcome. I get a lot of questions, as you can imagine. I talk to a lot of people across the United States. We're doing a national expansion campaign, and it's been a huge growth year here in 2020. But I get a lot of questions on who joins, right? Who are our primary candidates when we're looking to, award a franchise with We Insure, and it varies widely, right? So some folks are adding it as an ancillary business, like real estate or a mortgage broker or something. But in most instances, it actually is seasoned insurance professionals who have discovered a new way of doing business and have moved over to We Insure. So today is our We Welcome for Mr. Darren Spicer. Darren, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Great. And he's coming to us from Pace, Florida. So I wanted to welcome you today and tell us a little bit about kind of your journey. Where were you before and what made you decide to look at a We Insure?
All right. Well, it's been a long journey. I first went to my meet and greet in Jacksonville before all the COVID stuff started, November of last year. So it's been a year-long journey. I opened up October 1st, but I was a 21-year Allstate agent. Bought my dad's agency from him once he retired. He opened up in 76 and went to work with him in 97. And in 99, came on board with Allstate, and he eventually retired a couple of years later. So that's where I've been for the last 20 plus years, and had some life insurance, home service life insurance for about 7 years before that. So I've been in insurance for a really long time. The journey to We was I'm here due to Chuck Bond over in Panama City.
Okay.
Chuck, we were talking, and Allstate was a great company to work with. Made a good living, made a lot of good friends and customers along the way. But it just kind of run its course, and I was really tired of sending business down the street to the independents, which for 20 years I'd been doing. It's just a welcome change now. In the first month, I've already quoted and written stuff I would have never been able to do before. I'd have sent down the road. I've quoted a Bobcat and a sailboat and general liability and all these different things that I just did not have a market for. And on the auto insurance side, if they didn't fit the Allstate mold or the premium, I had no other option. So here, if they don't fit one company, I just bounce to the next one. And it is so refreshing. I'm excited to be here, and I enjoy coming to work now.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're excited to have you. And again, someone with your vast experience in the industry, I mean, we're very honored to have you, consider us as you went through the process. And I'm glad that you had those conversations with Chuck up there in the Panhandle as well. Obviously similar backgrounds, and so that helps.
Very similar, yes.
So tell us a little bit about your process, right? So you made the decision, you looked at some other options, I'm sure, and then made the decision that We Insure was the way to go. Tell us a little bit about, the next step. You went through our program, you went through training. How was that for you?
It was good. It was enlightening. Where I was at, I was considered a captive agent. I look back now and I think I was a sheltered agent. There was a whole new world of insurance that I had no idea existed, just because of the limited products that we could offer. We were captive. We had ventured out on the homeowner side and had a little bit of a brokering opportunity there, and very weak brokering on the commercial side. But here, the sky's the limit. And I did, do a little investigating on a couple of other options. But once I went and saw Chuck and talked to him in his office, and he was a great cheerleader. And he said, man, you got to go to Jacksonville. And when I went to Jacksonville, my mind was made up. When I was sitting at the table with Ron and a few of the other people in there, they said, well, what's going to make your decision to come to us? I said, well, my decision is made. You just got to tell me that you're going to have me, and that was it. There was no looking back.
That's fantastic. Well, I will tell you that I'm glad you did have the opportunity, to come see us live. We don't do it live anymore, unfortunately, right now. But, we will get back to that hopefully in the very near future. So
right.
I'm glad you had that opportunity, because there is a cultural difference, between We Insure and most other companies. And
absolutely.
I like to tell people, obviously this is the direction of the future of insurance and, the turnkey nature of it, but actually to put eyes on, meet some of the people from the service department, see it actually working. It's truly impressive on the back end.
It really was. I think seeing it firsthand really made my mind at ease. When I made that drive home from Jacksonville, I was just at peace. I knew I was going to the right place. It just took me a little while to sell my agency. So that was the only reason I didn't start earlier in the year. But things work out for a reason, and timing was good, and here we are.
Well, let me tell you, Darren, we are very, very excited to have you here. I sincerely appreciate you joining us here this afternoon to share your story. Anything else you want to share?
Just proud to be part of the We family.
Well, we're very happy to have you. And again, thank you for joining me today for We Welcome. Welcome to We.
Thank you, Chris.
You got it.
All right.